Which leads me into what I wanted to talk about also today. Yesterday, I posted a clip from when we were talking about NickMercs and his post about leaving the kids alone. Now, recently, let me see if I can find it for you. Recently, to kind of fill you in on what happened, a school was having meetings on whether or not to recognize Pride Month, like officially recognize as a school Pride Month. And out of town, Proud Boys, fascists, were protesting the school recognizing Pride. And parents and students, community members, counter-protested them. And then this happened. These fucking fascist pricks attacked the parents and students, came from outside the community and attacked them. Didn't Nazis show up at Disney World too? Yes. And of course, the cops protected those fascists and arrested the parents. Now, NickMercs, who is a streamer on this website, let me see if I can find the original NickMercs tweet. Oh, god damn it. If anybody can find the original NickMercs tweet, send it over. Oh, here it is. Here it is. NickMercs responded to this video saying they should leave the little children alone. That's the real issue. Who should leave them alone? The fucking Nazi pedophiles or the parents of those kids that want to feel safe in their school? Now, the reason that I'm rehashing this, I will show you.
But her and I agree that we want to be the
This is the video that I posted.
But her and I agree that we want to be the ones to talk to our kid about things like that.
He says, I want me and my wife to talk to our kid about things like that. But he never clarifies what those things are. He never says, like, I want me and my wife to discuss with our kid the topic of sex, of sexuality, of gender, of expression. I want to talk to our kid about that. He never says anything like that. He just says, I want to talk to my kid about stuff like that. Which leads me to believe NickMercs has no idea what it's about and is just operating off the general assumption that teachers and schools are turning kids gay, turning kids trans through CRT and gender theory. Because from what I understand, NickMercs also follows Matt Walsh and other people. They have no idea. They have no idea. Now, to answer Null Mage's question, is that why people kept getting banned during movie night? Yes. Last night, during movie night, while we were watching Dune, and I was live to the, 60 people who joined us for movie night, there were a bunch of NickMercs fans who had saw this, came into, my bad, I was sleepy. It's okay, dude, we clapped them easy. They were coming into chat using homophobic slurs, saying F slurs, lives don't matter, and shit like that. Now, that doesn't affect me, okay? Just because I'm the B in the LGBT doesn't mean that hurts my feelings, okay? But what that shows is that NickMercs fans and people who support what NickMercs said do hold homophobic worldviews. That they do have a reactionary point of view. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, shall we? Where are the comments? How do I look at the comments on a fucking tic-tac? Oh, here we go. Let's take a look. Literally said, I'm going to be careful what I say here. Intentionally not saying things to not target anyone. Are you even a dad? I don't need to be a dad. Because here's the thing. Again, part of the... I'm the B in the LGBT, okay? When you say LGBT people are targeting kids, you're talking about me. When you say teachers are grooming kids, you're talking about my wife. You're talking about my family. You're talking about my friends, my peers, all right? My fucking comrades. You're a father of 300 kids in chat. You goddamn right. I don't think you understand what Nick is talking about. It goes both sides. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If Nick wasn't a fucking coward, and I am a little mad about this. I am a little mad because we're talking about what is essentially the whole thing that started this. This video, these parents getting attacked and these fascists coming in from out of town to protest the school is essentially an anti-bullying policy. Telling gay kids and trans kids in schools that you're safe here, that we accept you, that we love you, that it's okay to be who you are. That you're essentially saying, leave the kids out of an anti-bullying policy. And you want to tell those people that no, you want to be the ones to talk about that. You don't even have the fucking guts to call it what it is. You don't even have like the stones to say what you believe in, and you want to tell people to leave kids out of it, say what it is, you fucking pussy. And you're mad. Tim the Tap Man, Ninja, Dr. Disrespect are mad that Call of Duty, a fucking company that is totally okay with sexual harassment and fucking workplace conditions that lead to women literally fucking killing themselves because of the sexual harassment, and managers lying to investigators about that sexual harassment, literally leading to them killing themselves. And Tim the Tap Man, Ninja, and Dr. Disrespect uninstalling Call of Duty because Call of Duty took away NickMercs' skin. And I'm supposed to be like, oh yeah, NickMercs is just a concerned parent. No, NickMercs is not a concerned parent. NickMercs is a fucking bigot who is using his child as a shield against criticism for his reactionary point of view. I don't care about the empathetic position some people are taking on this of NickMercs being a like, you know, just a normie with like dumbass positions. No, NickMercs is a fucking bigot and a coward that he couldn't even own his own shit. And I see someone saying that NickMercs is a Nazi. I don't think he's a Nazi. I think he's just a dumbass homophobe. A dumbass homophobe who's butthurt that a company that is totally okay with Bobby Kotick stealing titty milk out of the fucking company refrigerator, but not okay with one of their streamers who they have a fucking brand deal with being homophobic during Pride Month. All right. Meanwhile, this is people who support NickMercs. Let's take a look. Doesn't clarify because you should know the topic he's talking about. Everyone should know what he's talking about. That's a stretch. He's allowed to not have the same views as everyone else and every company. Very tame response. It is a tame response because it's a coward's response. Sorry, what about titty milk? Bobby Kotick stole breast milk out of the company refrigerator for employees that were like breastfeeding their kids. Yeah, do with a Joker pick, by the way. Not the best take, man. He literally said, leave the children out of this. Like, how are we truly arguing about this? Leave the kids out of what? If you're going to accuse teachers and like the LGBTQ community of targeting kids, say what it is. Say what it is. Don't be a fucking coward. Say what it is that we're supposed to be leaving kids out of it. Because as Adrian accurately is pointing out, gay kids exist. Trans kids exist. Non-binary kids exist. Leave them out of what? Going to school? Having friends? Having a fucking childhood? So he needs to itemize his parental ideals to everyone? Yes. Yes. If you are a public figure and you have a homophobic take and people clap your fucking ass in the QRTs for it, own that shit. Own that shit or recognize that you're being bigoted and apologize. It's not y'all's business to teach other people's kids about anything like that, so your opinion shouldn't matter when it's not your own child. Here's the thing. And I have always said this. You, as an American parent, did not get an adequate education on gender, on sexuality, on sex ed. You did not get an adequate education on race, on history, on all these topics. So you as a parent do not have the right to deprive future students of getting an adequate education because you feel like you got enough. No, you got a dog shit education. Your parents got a dog shit education. Full stop. We start from scratch and we start teaching kids the correct thing. I don't expect parents to have an adequate ability to teach their kids calculus. That's why we have certified, educated professionals who went into fucking debt and spent years in college learning the best ways to teach kids at what developmental stages they should learn shit. And you, as a Call of Duty streamer, think you're gonna teach your kid better? Fuck you.